Hi, everybody. I won't take up much of your time. Just asking if you do like the videos and you've been watching for a while, please consider subscribing and maybe leaving a like or a comment. I do respond to pretty much every comment for the most part. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. All right, everybody, welcome to Minecraft once again, but this is different. So you'll see down here at the bottom, it's 1.20.1. That's because I have mods loaded. So there's 27 different mods loaded. Let's look at the mods. So we've got regular Minecraft, version 1.20.1, blah, blah, blah. Farmer's Delight. So this adds more food, more recipes, that kind of stuff. Not everything is a positive. There are some things that add like extra mobs and things like that. But a lot of this is just to speed along certain processes that take forever in Minecraft. Everything gives XP. So this is when you grow food and you harvest food, it gives you XP. When you mine any kind of ore, it gives you XP. When you unlock recipes, you get XP. Like, we're going to get XP very, very quickly, but it will kind of level out at some point. There are things that we can spend our XP on that are way easier than enchanting. Moonlight Library, what is this one? I don't even remember putting this one in here. Small library with many cool, unique features from dynamic asset generation to dynamic villager schedules and simple multi-loader utilities. I don't even remember what that one's supposed to be. Mouse tweaks. So this one's like if you hold shift and you click and you drag across items, they'll all go. It just makes it quicker and easier for me to control things. Doesn't really change much about how you play, just how you do your menus and stuff. JEI, just enough items, tells you all the recipes, whether you have the recipe unlocked or not. This is the one I'm really like excited about. Guns. So this, I called this mod pack Guns when I made it in Curseforge, but you'll see what all this is. But it's literally like guns in Minecraft. Um, Hammerlib, developing mods, easy pack utilities. I don't remember what this does. Yeah, I don't know what that does at all. Dynamic lights just changes some of the light stuff, makes it look cooler. That's just a core mod. Improvable skills. So this is one. Um, so there's a skill book that we can make after we get to a certain point. That we take our levels, we dump our levels into not even levels, just experience points in general. We dump experience points into the book, and it gives us basically enchantments. So that's good. Base mod, Spartan shields. So this is shields like the shields in RL Craft. So we can make more shields, stronger shields. Zeros' minimap does a minimap, helps us find our way. Unbreakable tools, so we don't need mending. If we make a tool, it's just there, which might be too easy, but whatever. That's another base mod. Sophisticated backpacks, which actually adds some pretty hard mobs to the game, which is weird. Upgraded core, upgraded tools, architecture, falling trees. So we just have to hit the bottom of a tree, and it takes longer to knock down trees, but the whole tree falls instead of having to do one block at a time. So it doesn't really save you any time, but experience blocks, we already talked about that. That's part of the other mod as well. Cloth is just core mod. Experience crops, we talked about that already. More armor. So more armor, we can get basic armors that really don't give us much, but they'll give us some protection at the beginning. So I already had a little world started. I just started that today, actually, just to mess around with it. We're going to call this one Video World. And we're just going to do survival, normal, all that good stuff. But other than that, it's just Minecraft. So this one takes a little while to load up a new world, but hopefully we'll be in a good place. Let's just cross our fingers we're not in like snow or desert or something, because it likes to give me that a lot. And we'll do this kind of in days. Um, so we should be starting right at the beginning of the first day. Ooh, we're in a jungle. See, we already got a little bit of experience. I don't even know what for. Wow, actually, this jungle is not bad. First thing I want to do is grab some dirt, which gives us a little bit of experience. One thing that gives you a lot of experience, because it unlocks a lot of recipes, is jumping in the water. Yeah, see, 5 whole levels just for jumping in the water. I would like to start in a jungle, but at the same time, it's too elevated. Like, I could start, like, around here in the jungle. That would be cool. So, like, we got some food here. Yeah, so we're getting lots of experience for this kind of stuff just because we're unlocking recipes. We only get those. It's not like I'm going to get that much experience every time I pick up that item. It's just the first time I pick up that item because I'm unlocking recipes. Same thing with, like, since you can make like a bajillion different kinds of sand when I pick that up. So I've already got 10 levels, which is pretty darn cool. There's crops over there. But we should get some sugarcane, because I want to farm like crazy, because it's actually very beneficial in this one to farm like crazy. What's that? Cabbage seeds. Okay, so we can grow cabbage. Yeah, that Farmer's Delight really just adds more foods that we can grow and eat, and more recipes that we can do for better food. So we'll play with that more once we get established. So actually, this area over here, it's still technically jungle. It looks like, but it's better. Like, I like this little like island. Let's look at command level of 3 or greater. How do I open the frickin'... Oh, I can zoom in. So this island is actually pretty good, and we've got some stone that we can get access to on the other side. Let's get going on here, because this will be great if I can just clear out this whole island and turn it into... Now, this is taking a really long time because it's a really tall tree and I'm just using my hands. I'm also going to make myself a rule to make it harder for myself. I know how I usually mine, where I just kind of like dig straight down. Okay, I got wood for the first time. That's why it's doing that. And then I'm going to do this, which is going to get me a lot too. We're going to get a crafting table. I won't need wood for very much at all, except for like the design of the house that I think I'm going to build. So I just want a wooden pickaxe for now. I'm going to go to the other side of the island here, but I can set waypoints on my little mini-map here, so I'm going to mark this home. Then I know how to get back from wherever I end up going. So I'm going to go over here to where there's tons of stone. Like today, I don't even know if I'm going to get a house built today. We got lots more melons, which is good. Ooh, and there's a village on the other side of this. We won't go there yet, because we want them to survive. But villages really don't... Like, I don't like the villages, and I don't like having to rely on villages to get certain things done. Um, so I basically made it to where, like, if I want to do stuff with villages, cool, I can, but I don't need to. Okay, we got some iron there, but I don't have. I need a stone pickaxe first. Okay, we picked up some stone. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And like, even though I have the level up stats, like with the book, I mean, um, enchantments are still available. Like, I could get an enchantment table and do enchanting if I wanted to. And that would just boost those things even more. I may or may not do that just because it'd be a little too easy. And you're probably thinking, oh, like, you're getting way too much experience. Like, how do you already have 17 levels? Like, it's going to be way too easy. But I'm not going to be enchanting. And when I get the book, like, you need a lot of experience to level up that stuff in that book. So I got 11 because that's exactly how much I need to make all of the all of the tools. So now I can get rid of this wooden pickaxe. I don't need that. And I'm just gonna do these in order of importance, keep my food in my hotbar, and that's gonna be it for now. But I'm gonna go back over there because I want to I'm gonna try to get as much stone and other things as I can. So there was some iron over here. That's going to be good. You don't usually find a whole lot of surface iron. I guess I just got really lucky. Because that's not anything that I added. Like, and it's not a ton of iron. But it's some. But I also have, like, glowing ores. So they're easier to see. Oh, and when you pick up any of the different types of stone that you pick up, usually give you a lot of experience right off the bat, just because it unlocks a ton of recipes for all the shapes and different kinds of stone that you can make. Cool. So there's all of that. There's more stuff over there. But I really just need stone right now. Like, if I could get 3 or 4 stacks right now, I'd be happy. Which I don't know if I could get that many, but... Because in order to get the skill book... Yeah, we need gold. So once we get gold, we can pretty much make the skill book. But we also need 6 leather, which we'll have to search for. But there's no restrictions on what we can do. It's not like I have to level up to a certain point to be able to get iron or, anything like that. It's literally just we get improvements. And when you get the skill book, not all of the skills are in there. Some of them you have to find by going out and exploring certain like dungeons and dungeon chests. That's going to be one of our goals because, like I was saying before, I don't want to mine like I usually do, where I just dig straight down and then tunnel through and strip mine. I want to explore and find things that way. All right, let's see. How much stone do I have? A little over a stack. I really need to, because the sun's going down. I'm not super worried about the nighttime, especially because now I have my home marked, but like I want to get back over to my home area and start building a house, because I have an idea for a house that I want to make. Probably do like a 7x9 with a nice cool roof. I want to make it something that I can live in for a while, you know? Because, I mean, I need 36 just to make all the furnaces that I need, but... And you know what? I could make... Oh, wait, no, I can't. I'm one short of making a blast furnace. 1 iron short. Oh, they're already spawning. Great. So, chances are we won't see any of the new mobs for a while. But with that backpacks mod, there are mobs that just kind of show up with backpacks on, but they're really fast and they hit really hard. So we're going to want to be careful of those. Ooh, we got cows up there that we can pen. We need some of this wood. The other cool thing is, like, all the saplings that are going to drop with this just drop. You don't have to sit here and, like, wait for them to drop off and for the leaves to fall. I wish the falling trees would hurt the mobs, though. That would be cool. But it doesn't. 56. All right. So we're gonna... I think I have room over here. Picking up some seeds, too, which is great. Because at one point, I'm going to want to terraform all this, and I'm going to want to do, like, a lot of farming. Because the more farming we can do, the exponential growth of experience that we can get, and the more food that we have, the more likely we are to stay alive. There we go. Nice. I mean, I'll take the experience. And zombies are easy. And now we should be able to just terraform. Especially later on when we get the book. Like, if we find that book, or we make that book, we're going to be able to terraform so fast. Ooh, right in my ear. Holy crap. Snuck up on me. I need to, like, watch my mini-map more, because I should be able to see when they're coming for me. Get that. I'm going to eat the melon, because that should give me a little bit of experience. Because you get experience for, like, the first time you eat a food. Okay. I should be able to build my 7x9 pretty easily. Yeah, come on. Okay. Perfect. More of these. At least they don't have the tridents, though. Okay, cool. Oh, and we have some fish down here, too. Okay. Actually, I need to leave a door. Alright, we're gonna need more oak wood, which I see some over that way. We're gonna need lots of oak wood, though. I hear him walking. He's coming for me. But I've got time. Nice. Okay. Okay, neither of them have tridents, so I'm good. Then I need planks. And actually, I'm going to make this one planks as well. Is that me walking? No, it's not. I was like, oh, is that me walking? Most certainly is not. God. Alright. Too many at once. Okay, gunpowder is actually really important. There's kind of a way to farm it, but also not really. Copper is also very important. But it's important for like when we get the guns, which won't be until we have lots of iron. Like when we're in our iron stage, then we'll start getting guns and stuff, but we'll need a huge backlog of like copper and gunpowder. But it is also craftable in this mod pack. So we'll get to the point where we're farming gunpowder. We won't be farming copper because that's not possible, but we'll find enough copper through our travels to make up for it. So we should be able to make these 3, 1, more. Need more wood. I should probably just start planting some wood. This all looks like jungle wood. I don't want jungle wood. I want all my stuff to match. Alright, but it's the next day. So I'm going to leave this here. And we will continue on in the next one. We'll finish building the house because I just have some plans for building the house. We're going to plant some trees. And we'll wait for some wood and get other stuff. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.